Good morning, everybody. Happy 4th. Uh, well, my name is Doc. Welcome back to Minecraft. And, we're just gonna be, having a pretty chill day. We might try to make some fireworks in Minecraft if possible, though I don't really know if it is gonna be possible. We'll try, though. Okay. So, ooh, we aren't doing too hot. I need, ow, a tailor. Oh yeah, giant hole in the ground. I forgot about this. Alright. So, I've been thinking, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. No, I'm not gonna do the Cave Johnson quote. Even though it's kind of a vibe. Oh, it's copper. I thought it was a speck of lava or something for some reason. Ah, get in there. So my plan is we're gonna dig this down pretty far if I can get it there. And hopefully we find enough iron along the way to make iron tools. That's all I really need is iron tools. A? See, every time I start telling y'all about my plans, the game's like, don't worry, I got you. But every time I don't say what I'm wanting to do, the game's like, what? I will never understand how this game actually reads my mind like that. Alright. Let's just keep on digging. I'm feeling good now that we actually have a good bit of iron on us. Ah. Oh goodness, I almost forgot. Let's see. There you go, and need to put this out here. Alright. Let's do it. Alright. Just gotta grab some stuff from down here. And then we head back up to the surface and hopefully don't die in the process. It'd be less than ideal. Guess I did need to sort of discover the copper as well. That way now I've got some of those recipes, so I think it'll do us some good. Alright. You know what? Let's go ahead and break this. There you go. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. Okay. Yeah, that's a long way down. Sure would hate to fall. It's gonna be the first thing I do at some point is just absolutely screw up my jumps and fall. Big tree. Heck yeah. Dog. Salami. I remember you. Alright. An absolute W in the chat for another day down. Okay, we had iron this entire time. Why was I hunting so hard for it? The world may never know. Okay. So we're gonna just get some wood real quick so that we don't, use up our dark oak. Alright. Very nice. No. We're good, we're good. Ugh, my allergies are so screwed up right now. I don't know why. It's just something about this time of the year, I guess. See about picking up all these sticks that we can use. Alright. So I'm kinda weirdly just planting a forest over here. Sort of expanding the number of trees that I'm able to use at any given point. Let's make sure. Okay. 16 saplings, not too bad. 16 more trees. Which I'm going to plant all throughout this area. Good. Let's go up here. Nice. And then put one right there. Perfect. And I do really like living this close to a village because, like, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm not completely alone. I like, I like feeling like I'm not alone. It's nice. Alright, let's get into this. Really start thinking now. Roof. Okay. Two of those. One of those. And also, you know, a bucket would be useful. Right. I do like the 3D texture on that. That's pretty nice. Okay, let's go get this lapis. Okay, hang on. I can get to that. Okay, let's head down here. Nice. You know, I don't know what I'm going to use all this copper for. Maybe I can save it up and just make a bunch of copper golems later. Whenever that releases. Or wait, no, the copper golem's not coming in this... the copper golem's not in this update, is it? Huh. Yeah, I don't think it is. More iron. Hey, that's what we want. Alright, alright. Would have been really funny if that would have just opened up straight into the void. Don't know why that would have been so funny, but hey, why not? Is this what people say when they mean they're mining out a chunk? Well, that's there. Alright. Okay. Now that we're down here, methinks we just need to find a direction and just start mining. So, just for consistency's sake. This might be a good way to start going. I might make this 4x3. Just because everything in here is a little uneven anyway. Yeah. Alright, well, let's see what we can do. We might entirely avoid that dirt, which is probably the best thing. Just need enough iron to make a chest plate and some leggings, and I'll be a little more confident in my ability to fight things. Don't even need boots and a helmet. I think I'll be okay. Okay, so real question is, do we continue using the iron pick, or you know what, let's just do it. Oh, wonderful. Good grief, there's so much going on there. Okay. Just gonna clear out all this gravel. Gonna lose my shovel before I clear it out, though, I'm imagining. Okay, maybe not. We did good. Okay, never mind. There was more I didn't know about. Nice. Let's keep it rolling. You know, now that I think about it, I could make this just a 4x4 tunnel. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. 4x4 tunnel. That seems like a good idea. I just don't know where I should go with it. Okay. So I definitely need to be hunting down iron for iron tools right now. But I also need to be going downwards to find diamonds. It's because diamonds are going to get me into the nether. And that's where I want to be. Well, at least that pickaxe did serve a good purpose. It was able to get me down here. The real question is, where is all the iron? Take some more coal though. Can never have enough of that. Not in the early stages anyway. Okay. Back to digging out just the 4x4. It's a lot of andesite. I'm sure I'll find a use for it though. Okay. Quick stretch. A, that's what we're looking for. Nice, nice. It's a lot of it too. You know, I'll take some lapis for my troubles. Yeah, that's what we can do with that. That works. Let's plug up those holes that we don't really need open. Alright, alright. Good news is we have increased the amount of iron that we originally had by like 16, which is gonna make for a good bit of iron tools once I get up there. Plus, I could actually start armoring up a little bit, maybe. Alright, well, back up to the surface we go. Yeah. Just make sure it stays a nice, long, even hallway. We do need to go chop down a bunch of trees too, so. I think I just spent an entire night in there. Yeah, because that's morning. What do you know? I didn't sleep at all last night. Okay, so we definitely need half of that in there. The other half of it, torches. Absolutely. Okay, go ahead and start that up. Why is that door open? Did I open that door? That could have been bad. So we do have some obsidian. It's just not gonna be enough. Gotta think, gotta run around and think. Hydrate. Don't forget to hydrate. I don't think we can do that just yet. Salami. Okay. So now we can do this. Combat Him MC. Nice to see you. How's it going? Hey, finally. Some amount of armor. Nice. How you doing? How you doing? Glad to have you on the stream too. By the way, just wanted to mention. Okay. Let's see about there. Another one of those. Nice. What do we need? What do we need? Put the cobblestone in here. Get all the cobblestone there. Okay, so at some point I need to work on this central area. Turn this sort of into a storage room, but I know that's also going to destroy my view. So as I extend this out, I'm probably going to have to like redo walls and stuff. I think the first room I need to build is going to be this one though. I don't even know what this room's going to even be. Probably something to do with gardening. Just so that I can actually put the doorway over here instead of right here. It's probably a good idea. When you think? What do you think? Combat Him? Well, they left. That's unfortunate. Puppy. We love. Okay, so I think I put all my food in here. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Okay. I also need to get to work on the bridge over here. Like, there's supposed to be a bridge here that sort of connects my home to the village. Also, I really don't know if I want the fireflies in my house. So let's kind of spread these out a bit. There we go. That's what you want. My nose. Alright. So. I also kind of want to go ahead and start the garden up too. Like that might actually help me in the long run. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start the garden. So let me knock some of these trees down over here. Namely the ones like, that one's not really in the way. Keeping that big tree. That big tree is going to be important later. I think we can do something with that big tree is what I'm thinking. Maybe build something like a small tree house, tree fort. Okay, then we go over here, we'll knock down this birch tree. And there's another big tree. Okay, so we have to strive to only get rid of the birch tree stuff. Well, I mean, I guess I needed to knock that back a little bit too, so. Okay, yeah, perfect. That checks out. Oak sapling. Let's go ahead and put this tree like right here. That'll work. And then the last one is a birch tree, so like, I don't know, like, let's just go right there. This is a really cool shaped spot. It is sort of near a bay though, like Sean was saying in the last one. I guess that's kind of part of my thing, is I like being on the bay. Though, I will admit, if I could find a coral reef, I'd be living near that. Period, point blank. No questions asked whatsoever. And so while I'm here and while I've noticed it, we're gonna expand the sugarcane operation just a bit. Out here on this sandbar. Very nice. Okay, so we are running low on food. We need to figure out food, and I guess that's why partially why I'm going ahead and starting to work on the getting the garden going. Take free sticks. Free sticks are nice. Double check around. Oh, there's a sapling. Good stuff. Alright, so let's go over this way. Also, sapling. I kind of want to build this up to where it's gonna make sense. It'll like come out from the village and stuff, and then the path will actually lead. This path right here will actually lead to me, I'm thinking. That's been there for a few days and hasn't grown. Wow. There we go. There's a seed. We just need some wheat seeds to sort of get this all kicked off. Okay. Go grab a bucket of water. There we go. New recipe. Recipes. Gotta disconnect that S. Okay, so whoa. Hold up. Okay, yeah. Wait, no. 2, 3. Go, and then we come back in here. Grab our glass pane. Perfect. That actually looks... I need to fix that because the tops of those windows don't make any sense. Okay, so we need stairs real fast. It's just not aesthetically pleasing and it bothers me. One more just for good measure. One. Yes. And E. What is that? What is that? Me and my weird, what are we not receiving? What happened? You should be receiving enough data to maintain smooth streaming. I don't know what it's talking about. By the way, folks, there is a 15-second delay in the chat compared to when I actually see it. Or well, there's not a delay in the chat. There's a delay in when the video plays and when, you know, I'll see chat, say something, and then 15 seconds later, the stream will show that. So, if I don't reply within 15 seconds, I probably didn't see it. That's kind of the thing. So, what we need to do is figure out getting fences going around here, as well as maybe some light terraforming. I'm down to using only apples to keep myself alive. This is not ideal. Oh boy, I was doing this all day yesterday too. On my Realm server, actually. This is gonna be kind of a mistake, but yeah, if y'all didn't know, I actually do have a Realms, but it's a Java edition, so it is also invite only, just for safety reasons. Okay, well that gets rid of that. This seems like it'll work. I mean, if that... I don't know. I might actually need to chop down that giant tree. Let's leave that one over there. probably for the best. So let's do this. And let's get up there. Try and follow each branch to figure out where it goes, and hopefully we can get all of it cleared up so that it'll start despawning. Though I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea where all the branches actually are. I think we might have got them all. Alright, let's knock these down and just see what happens. Okay. Alright, let's head back inside, go to bed. That way we're kind of good. Good to not deal with anything for right now, and maybe not damage our armor. Like, I'm not taking the armor off, just in case, but I also kind of don't want to damage it just yet, because I'm not actually fighting anything worth fighting. And this will give me something of a flat space to work with. Hey, apple. Yeah, it'll come down when it's ready, I guess. Okay. So my thoughts are, I'm going to take this area and turn this into a farm. I mean, this is just going to be like and this area will lead into like a storage type deal. Like this room's going to be specifically intended for farming. Hey, I broke it. You know what would be nice? Turn this into my own little firefly, like forest type area. That'll work. Okay. Now comes the hard part. Gotta figure out getting a bunch of fences built. Thought that apple despawned. Fencing. Okay. So there, then this, that, there, that. What am I gonna use a button for? Oh, wait, I think I know what I can do with buttons. Let me double check. Yeah, we can do that. That makes sense. Looks nice too. So I am kind of changing up the design of the house real quick. Just to add a little bit more character to it here. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of works. Okay. Even though, cross beams would be kind of useful. I could see that being a thing. Yeah, we'll go with cross beams. At least in this first room. Cross beams do seem like a really decent idea. Also, I need to go plant a bunch of these saplings. Just sort of planting my own forest here. Don't mind me. That there. Yeah, I do need to modify this area a bit to make it make sense. Sometimes the village generation just doesn't do things in a way that makes sense. You know, this was a plains biome at one point. It was never intended to be a forest, but here we are. I think it looks pretty good. It'll definitely have its uses, that's for sure. And grab some more wood for the cross beams. And then we'll get to work on fencing. Alright. I feel like that's not enough, but... Hey, another apple. We need those. Goodness, we need those. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Oof. Gotta start watching my hunger more. Wait, no, we need the logs. What am I doing? Yeah, the cross beams I think will be holding up lanterns at a certain point once I get to the point where I can have iron to spare to make them. Plus, this would kind of open up the door for me to build like a little balcony type storage area up top. I think could put like a ladder somewhere around here. I don't know, maybe there or there even. Then just climb up to that area. Could be useful. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's try that. Let's try it. Okay, let's grab ourselves a ladder. Do we even have ladders? That's the real question. No, we do not. I don't even think we have the slabs I need for this. Not right now, anyway. No, definitely not. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just do 7. At least 7. 42 of those will be good. Oh wait, I was supposed to make a ladder too. What else could I be? Switch. Switch that off real quick. Okay, so this. Yeah. And for right now, because I don't really have anything else, I don't have the lanterns for it. I would put a lantern up here, but, you know. No, just to make a trap door. That way it's sort of... Or do I need a trap door? Nah. It's fine the way it is. We have a little extra room up here. Maybe I could put like chests or something in there. Then here, I could also do something similar. Oh. Yeah. I'm not gonna do that in here, because I kind of want that to just remain open. Like, in here I could definitely do it and get away with that. Got it. Wait, hang on. There we go. Very good. Okay, let's go to bed, just to be safe. I will take everything I can get. Hi, skeleton. got it. So I'm curious. Would y'all be interested in? Hang on, wait. I can do this. I think I can do this. Where are you? Come here. Ah, it's fine. I can go back out and just do it again. I'm gonna be okay. Wait, where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, don't tell me he just, like, vanished entirely. Oh wait, no, there he is. Where's my iron sword? Oh, there it is. Come here, you. No, you're not going to get away this time. That's right. All I got from that was a lousy block of sand. Are you kidding me? SMH my head. Well, I mean, I guess it could have been worse. We could have died again. Okay, so I think it's time for us to go ahead and start. Oh, hey, Emily, good to see you. How's it going? Happy 4th. Let's see, there, sand? Oak log? Oak log. Okay, hope you're having a great day. I think that's gonna be there. Okay, that. Got it. Heck yeah, getting ready to grill. So, what's your, like, favorite 4th of July food to have? Like, do y'all do barbecue, chicken, like hot dogs, hamburgers? Like, what's the best 4th of July food to have, like, in your honest opinion? What would you say? I need to go put this away. There. Yes. Whoa. A1 bacon burgers with homemade potato salad and corn on the cob. That does actually sound pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. What am I doing with that? I don't need that built like that. That's weird shaped. No. Yeah, that could be a way out. Okay, there we go. And there's a way out. And then over here, I could also put a way out just to be safe. Never know when you're gonna need a way out. But yeah, usually in my family we just do hamburgers and hot dogs and shoot some fireworks. It's always a good time. Need to do this expansion, but that's going to require me to basically tear apart that side of the house right there. Well, I guess let's do it. No time like the present, right? I hate to have to do this, but don't need that. Okay. Yeah, those are some pretty solid favorites. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Wait. I think I was in the middle of, oh no. Oh no. I actually need to do farming like nowish. Go ahead and get this all started. We don't have a shovel. It's fine. You know what? Let's put that back. Okay. Water. There we go. That'll work. Alright. I think that's there. That's gonna be that. I think that'll reach, probably. Seeds. I don't have a potato on standby, so can't really do anything with that, so... That'll work. For now. Maybe that'll let us make some bread. Actually, I'm just gonna try to make some bread so that I don't die of hunger or starvation. And it's getting to be nighttime, so I need to start getting things ready to go. Rain. Oh, no, we're out. Stay there, dog. Time to go to sleep. Yeah, forget that. Alright, so... that's gonna be our exit point. Yeah, I think that's just going to end up becoming the back deck. That's just going to be the deck itself. and this is just going to be the house, is like a 3x3 sort of 3x2 sort of house, and then the part of the part of the 3x3 square that's going to just be a back deck, sort of an outdoor area. Okay. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna need to go grab more wood, because the door frame here is gonna need that. That's gonna be an extra wide door frame, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, all I can really do right now with this is put the corners in, because the corner pieces here are going to be made out of cobblestone. Like, I think that's going to be fair, because like structural pieces. Let's go ahead and knock this out. Yeah, I think it's coming together pretty good. At first, I was kind of worried that I wasn't going to know what I was doing with all this. Like, I thought this was just going to be like, why am I building a bunch of square parts? But, yeah, now I'm looking at it a little bit more, it definitely is coming together nicely. And like, we even have like some little bonus storage in 2 of the rooms now, in the form of sort of lofts. Like, there's one in the bedroom, and then there's one in the crafting room. Just, you know, same thing. There's nothing up there at the moment, but we're working on that. We just need some things to make more food-related stuff, I think. That doesn't look like that's gonna be okay. Try that. Yeah, we'll try that. See if that does anything. Okay, so that'll help. One, two, three. I think what we're gonna end up doing with all this, though, is separating certain corners into like different types of crop areas, I guess, if that makes sense. Also, just for consistency's sake, making that all cobblestone over there. Oh yeah, that's working out great. I could have made this more efficient looking, but I think I'm going with the inefficient look of it because it just, I don't know. It feels more natural that way, like having things just planted randomly throughout the area. Feels nice. Okay, we need wood. We need a lot of wood. Let me throw that in there. Run over here and grab these. Okay. It is past the middle of the day. Ugh. I need to be going over there to cut down trees. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I think we're just gonna head over that way and start chopping down trees. But I should probably wait for nighttime to come and go. Be a good idea, but I don't know. Yeah. Speak of, I need to organize my inventory again. There. Let's make sure we got everything. We'll take those with us. Okay. Basically, I kind of want to put all this in like the building materials type area. We'll put those extra torches there as well. Then stone hoe. Yeah, we'll probably just drop it off here with the other tool. It's almost nighttime as well. So I'm thinking actually, that's a lie. I'm not thinking. I don't ever think. Thinking is not something we do here. So I'm gonna go just run out this way and sort of try to drop off the birch sapling. Just get it planted somewhere. Does look really nice. I need to build that bridge. Oh. Okay. See, I think when I eventually expand this, I might. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do that expansion because I do like that sunset. Oh well. We'll figure that out later. Okay. Also, I'll throw the coal and my bucket right there for now. I don't want to lose those. Plant that there. Good. I just kind of want to go plant all these saplings and get them out of my inventory. That way I'm not having to lug them around. Also, I've got to have some food. You hate to have to do it, but I've got to have it. Oh hey, look, a giant tree already. Nice. Let's go get these pigs. And then, I think we'll head back to the base and cook up this food. Get that going. Yeah, that should be enough. Maybe. It'll last me a little bit longer. Alright. That'll work. See, it's gonna be off-centered from the house itself, but what I'm thinking is it's 3, 4. Wait, the path itself is only 3 by 3, so yeah, this needs to be 5. So maybe like right there, just like that. And that's where the bridge starts. We'll build that bridge in a little while. First, I need to go grab a frick ton of wood. There we go. Plus, I might actually make some sort of a waterfall underneath that, maybe like a man-made river. If I ever get the time for that. So let's go back in here and go ahead and cook this up. First off, pork chops. Hi, doggy. Also, I want to make a couple barrels. Or maybe just one barrel then. That way... Huh. Didn't really think this one through. It'll be alright. Sort of works as a cabinet where I can store food. I like it. It's like a sideways chest. It's pretty nice. No food, no food. Okay, yeah, no food. Okay. We'll keep all these pork chops on us, and then the mutton we'll just go ahead and toss in there after they get done cooking. Alright. Let's head out to that, wait, I need to build an axe. Otherwise, I'm not going to get very far with that. Okay. Since I only have stone with me right now. Wow, I didn't even see that black wool. Alright. But anyway, since I only have stone with me right now, I'll tell you what, we'll put wool in here too, just for safety reasons. Also, might as well so that I can get more, just one more barrel. Actually, I can go ahead and make 3 barrels. That'll work. That's not the barrels. There's the barrels. Yeah, it sort of functions like a cabinet. Then out here, I don't like how that works. I don't like how that looks. That doesn't look okay. Nah. If anything, we'll put the barrel. Don't want it sideways either. There you go. Put that on the middle, and that's where we'll put bone meal. Then, like, in here, we can have a sideways barrel. And I don't know what I'm going to put in that, but, you know, it's a sideways barrel. It's almost nighttime again. I've wasted an entire day doing this. I'm so sorry. I keep doing that. Okay, yeah. I also don't need to keep all my iron pickaxes on me. I can keep the one I've already started using, though. That would be a wise idea. Okay, then put that on there. Okay. We're gonna end up having to wait again. I hate having to do that, but you know, it is what it is. I can go ahead and start getting the house ready for the upgrades. We need wood for that. Wood for those upgrades. Not seeing the wood that I need, so yeah, again, we're just gonna leave those windows there like they are. before I go to bed. Okay, yeah. Now we can go to bed. It's not quite nighttime yet. Don't forget to hydrate or dihydrate. It's always important. What we got? What we got? Okay, okay. Just had to send out a quick message. Sorry. Okay. We're good. We're good. Alright. Today's the day. We're gonna go grab as much wood as we can. What is this? Well, there's no iron in it, so obviously I'm not here for that. My voice just sounds like it's getting worse and worse every now and then. Not sure why either. I haven't really done anything. Oh well. I'm sure we'll be alright, whatever it is. Okay. We just gotta grab an absurd amount of wood so that we never run out ever again. Yeah, we're somehow still gonna run out, I imagine. But, hey, it's fine. Because the cool part about this is that, we'll probably try and go back for all the saplings that get dropped here soon. So we can just replant this forest and, have a never-ending supply of wood. At least that seems like a good idea. I think if all else fails, actually, we might just clear out an entire small island or something. Wait, there is a small island over behind the base. Could clear that out and turn that into, like, I don't know, some kind of, could turn it into a facility of some kind. I could see that. I don't know what I'd turn it into, but, like, it could be something. Yeah, I'm just grabbing birch wood at this point, just be grabbing it. Alright. nice. There's just gonna be so much stuff dropping around here. But I think it's gonna be fun. I think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna try to grab as much as we can before nightfall. I know I'm kind of the cowardly one because I tend to shy away from fighting anything, but it's for good reason. It's mostly because as long as I can remain like in a decent position and able to like hold my ground, I can kind of, tank some bullets and just be a bit of a distraction. Assuming that someone else is there in the game and is actually able to output more damage than me, because I know I'm not effectively able to output as much damage as possible. I'm a lot better distraction. Okay. I need more stuff. Okay, tree. Hey, another birch sapling. We can use those. We kind of actually need birch saplings because birch trees don't seem to be very common around here. Like, they're not as common as oak, so it'd be nice to have a bit more birch thrown into the mix there. Nope. Okay. I think we're doing pretty okay. Run through and pick up everything we can. Got it. Yes. I think it might be enough, though I'm not 100%. Okay. And sheep, why not? We'll take a free meal. Okay, run through, apple, Okay, time to head on back. Whew. Fish. Hey, got it. That's such a strange tree placement, but okay. Hey, there's iron down there. We might go back for that later. Once we get the proper equipment to actually do some underwater mining. That's going to require us to find diamonds and stuff too, so we might not even need it by the time we get there. Wait, save the apples for later. I can turn those into enchanted apples, I think. There might be a way. Okay, we wait. That's a good bit of wood. Hey, Sensei, good to see you. How's it going? We're just chilling, vibing, having a good time. The usual. How about you? Happy 4th, by the way. Oh, let me get up and actually... Guess it's time for me to go ahead and get up. Alright, let's do this. Hey. But yeah, just working on getting maybe an expansion to the house going. Should be great, I hope. There you are again. What do you want? Doesn't even have anything worth getting. Podzol. Dark oak. Pink dye. Sugarcane. Fire coral block. Red dye. I mean, if I sell buckets of milk and buckets of water, he's like... Yeah, but no, it's not worth it. You know what? I wonder. Nah. No, I'm not gonna attack him. What I can do is... Oh, frick. He left. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to trap him either, so... That's unfortunate. Oh, well, have a great rest of your day. Hopefully, hopefully things keep going well. I'll see you around, Sensei. You know what? There are no witnesses here. Man, I just want the leads. Hey, leather. Ow. Anyway, there were no witnesses. I would normally never do that, but that roaming trader had like garbage trades going on, so... Okay, so I think right here. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Hey, real quick while I'm at it, don't forget if you are enjoying the video, don't forget to drop a like and maybe subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It means a lot to me, and yeah, it means you get to see even more of my little shenanigans whenever I decide to do them. Shenanigans. Shenanigans are always good. Ah. Okay. Very nice. This'll work, I think. Let me make sure I got all the end caps going. Yeah. Now I'll have to do this again, but like I'm gonna leave it as like lattice work on this last piece. It's just gonna be like frame support and such. So we'll try that, see how that works. Okay, don't know why I keep trying to fly like I'm in creative mode. I'm very clearly not. Alright, well, time to start breaking some windows. Actually, I don't want those to be stone. What am I doing? I wanted these to be wooden. This way. That way we still have some like wooden character to the house and not just it's not just like cobblestone, a cobblestone mash of nonsense. I think I hear a cat. Do I hear a cat? There is a cat. Where's that salmon that I had? Oh, well, I guess I don't have much salmon. Okay, let's go find some fish real quick, because maybe we can get ourselves a cat, too. Might as well. They keep the creepers away. Let's not do that. Whew. Cat. If all it took was one fish, I knew I would do it. Oh, hey, welcome back, Sensei. Good to have you. Okay. That's not quite what I wanted. There you go. I guess we'll grab all this kelp too, because why not? Alright, let's head back up. Get out our fish. Hey, honestly, same to a degree. Not all the time though. Sometimes I'll sit down and I'll actually like not eat as fast as I can, but sometimes I do. Where's that cat? There's that cat. You know what? We will deal with that in the morning. Also, I love the fireflies. They're great. A great addition. Go ahead and eat. Very nice. Heck yeah. Oh, well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you wanting to get back to the stream. It's that means a lot to me. And oh, hey, cat, no, come back, kitty. Let's try it. Hi, cat. Oh, hey, it worked. One fish, that was all it took. I didn't even have to go after all those cod. Well, now we have a cat. Really? You like them? Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I have the shaders and stuff. I absolutely love using those. Also, the stream's original thumbnail was definitely designed solely for the purpose of Satisfactory way back in the day. But, where's Cat? Cat. Come on, Cat. Cat, you go in here. No, I guess not then. Where'd this thing go? Where is the cat? Cat. Come now, cat. Okay. Yeah, you stay right there for just a second. And we're gonna push the cat into this room. Turning into a helicopter. Ah, I feel that. Console limitations really do bite. I hate console limitations. That's kind of in part why I did upgrade to PC at a certain point, because I was just like, you know what? I want to get serious about this. I want to actually do something with it. So I ended up working really hard and saved up all my money to get a gaming PC. And honestly, it's the best decision I've ever made. I do probably need to focus a bit more into maintaining it, but you know, hey, it is what it is. I'm doing the best with what I have. Why is that 2? Oh, it's not supposed to be 2. Got it. Oh, no. Also, not all of these are supposed to be 2. Okay. go over here. Alright, very nice. You know, I think it's gonna be alright for this back wall. Just have that like that. You know, I probably should, but I don't know. I mean, I did do that one time, like, it was maybe like a couple of months after COVID first hit. I did actually invest a little bit of money into stocks and stuff, and I did end up making a bit of money off of that, but... Oh wait, you're talking about investing in, maintaining the PC. Okay, wait, oops. Wrong type of investment. I was going on about the wrong type of investment. Big stone archways. Okay, and that separates all the rooms. Now, we just gotta figure this out. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wait, what did I do there? I have no clue what I'm actually doing with this, but whatever it is, I think it looks kind of nice. Windows, definitely windows. I can have that as a side entrance. That'll work. All of that's going to end up being windows. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I decided I kind of want to have some wooden things going on. Well, I mean, I guess you're right. I could make all of this window. Like, all of these could be window. Then I gotta work on the roof after this. So let's grab glass panes. I'm probably gonna need some more of these. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly throw some more together. Just to be safe. Make sure that I got enough. That's... no, I'm gonna have to do something above the doors different. I'll just plop a regular glass block down above the doors. That way it fully covers the door. It kind of seals it off. Double check. Alright, yeah. And thank you. Yeah, just kind of throw things together a little bit and make them look. I try to make it look neat, but you know, it's not the greatest. I could have done the like, you know, meta thing and had like a ton of stuff going on with it, like, you know, straight rows. But yeah, that's it's actually my shader pack, which is Complementary Unbound. That's the name of the shader pack I'm using. It's pretty nice. I like it. Okay, let me grab stairs. Yeah. Alright. Now the next thing to work on is going to be the roof. So we're going to need those. I don't know if Complementary Unbound, I don't know if it's available on Bedrock Edition. I think it's only available, it might only be available on Java, but I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. Though if you're able to find it, let me know. That'd be a really cool thing to be able to like say, hey, you know, you can try these on Bedrock too. It'd be kind of cool if it was if it is available. Yeah. Nighttime. Oh, hey. So yeah, you can probably get that if you got a Java mod on PS4. Put that away. Those up there. Kelp. I'll put some kelp up there because I guess that's a food technically. Okay. Now for the tricky part, finding somewhere to put the ladder to reach the top of the house. I think that should be good. Like, in my opinion, which is better? So that's gonna be actually one. This is a controversial one, but Xbox. Only because when you do ultimately switch to PC, because I think every gamer, like, the end goal is to have like a high-end PC, you know, with the RGB and everything. Have a real nice graphics card and all that good stuff to be able to run any game imaginable. I think that's like, you know, typically that's every gamer's like end goal, and it's also aside from just trying to have fun. Xbox allows you to, so because it's owned by Microsoft and Microsoft owns Windows, basically anything and everything on Xbox just about is backwards compatible with PC. And if you install like the Xbox app on your PC, some of the games from your Xbox you can just install and download onto your PC. That way you don't actually have to buy them again. I mean, yeah, it makes things a little weird if you are a streamer or like, you know, trying to use things like OBS to record gameplay footage, because the Xbox app is, you know, a little odd, but at the same time you're still just able to play those games. Like, it's still always there for you. as for PlayStation, you can't really do that. If you see what I'm saying, like you can't just install your games from PlayStation onto a PC. Like, in fact, there's a whole big ordeal where like most of the only PlayStation games I've ever seen on PC are stuff like Spider-Man, and that that kind of came out a couple years after the game was hyped up and everything. So that's kind of why I like Xbox, is because, well, first and foremost, that was just kind of what I had when I was a kid. But at the same time, it's also, now I'm thankful that it was what I had as a kid. And I mean, I played PlayStation as a child too. Like when I was real little, I grew up on PlayStation 2. And then I ended up getting an Xbox 360 when I could like decide what I kind of wanted for myself. And I don't regret a thing. Yeah, it's like, it's really useful to know that, you know, some of the, and it, like, it's not going to be all the games, right? Like it, and you kind of already have to have a library on of stuff on Xbox, which I imagine, you know, you're probably still building up a library of games anyway, so you would be able to like take it and build up your library and then ultimately switch over to PC. And in fact, on PC, you can actually use the Xbox Game Pass, like, and that's like maybe a couple dollars a month to get like hundreds of thousands of games for like literally a couple dollars. Like, I think it's what, $10 a month after the first month, which the first month is like only $1. Then every month after that is like maybe $10, maybe less. I don't remember. But you get thousands of games to just play around with. I like it. I think it's actually a really good thing. Okay, so let's get to work on this roof. I think we just start with this. You know, I could expand these rooms outward a bit. Yeah, that's an idea. Those. You see, that's kind of what I'm going for too right now. Is I want to get myself a 3D printer because, like, now that I've got the PC, the like all the rig and stuff, I kind of want to branch out into making things to maybe, you know, maybe make merch one day. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that yet. We will absolutely be seeing about that though. I mean, I don't think there's really a market for it right now, so like I'm not really hyper focused on it, but I would also like to toy around with the idea of making my own cosplays. Like, I wanted to print off like a Helldiver helmet to, you know, maybe make a Helldiver cosplay, or like maybe something else, like maybe like a, you know, just be able to print off props and stuff. I feel like that would be pretty good. Oh, you already have a 3D printer. That's actually really cool. Like, nice. Really nice. Okay, so I think... What am I doing with that? Why did I do that? I don't want to delete these. I want... Yeah, we need those to stay the same. That's just kind of where the thing meets up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like, I mean, and I actually trained with a 3D printer back in high school, but that was a long time ago now. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure it can't be all that difficult to figure out. Like, at least in my case, I would imagine it might not be too bad. Alright, let's build this middle one up and see how we kind of want to build this. Okay, so... yeah. It's kind of like that. Or wait. No. Not right there, not right there. Scratch that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like... could literally make anything. I mean, obviously, you know, some things would be off limits for, like, turning into merch or whatever, but, like, even still, having things to use as, like, cosplay, that might be fun. Okay, so we're gonna split these off right here at the stone segments. Replace with stone. There you go. But yeah, I was telling Emily earlier. I actually have a Realms that I've been using. I think it's only 4 players, but like me and my buddy Tristan TM, we've been playing around on that a little bit. And I'm thinking about maybe I might start sharing that, but it wouldn't be part of our survival series here. It would be more of a sort of a standalone thing. Even then, that would turn this into one. Then I'd have that series, and then potentially a 3rd series, all related to Minecraft, going on at the same time too. With that, so you know, I don't know how that would work. You know what? Yeah, I think that was actually right for me to be doing it like that. It would be hard to do, but I think it's entirely doable. Because, like, I've done a lot crazier things in the past, and this would just kind of be just another one of those things where, like, I mean, I could switch back and forth between, alright, what do I want to, like, show people today? Do I want to do this, or do I want to do that, or, you know, I would have options to sort of decide, pick and choose what I want to actually do. Instead of being like, well, am I going to play Minecraft or Helldivers, or I could be like, well, I'm going to play Minecraft, but what am I going to do in Minecraft? Like, am I going to go to this one, or, you know, it gives me a branching options, I think. Okay, I kind of want to see how that looks. How's that look from the back area? I mean, yeah, it kind of works. It's not like the front, though, where it actually looks like it's blended in pretty well. And I guess that's fine, though. It adds a little bit more room up top. Give me those. Let me make another ladder. What is that? Why is that? Oh, that's part of the roof. Yeah, about that. Yeah, we'll have to go back up there and fix that. So that's the thing. No, I haven't. If you can believe it. And I've been playing this game since, like, it first came out. I'm talking, like, we're talking the very first, like, version of Minecraft that was a public playable build. I was able to play it. And, I've never beaten the Ender Dragon. I've been playing for years as well, so it's like, I'm kind of embarrassed to say that. Like, that's something I've always wanted to do, but I feel like I would actually need a team to do it. Because, you know, I kind of don't function well on my own like that. I kind of need a little help from my friends. And I mean, it's fine to need help from your friends, I think. Like, I'm not so like dependent upon people that it's like I can't do anything. But it is kind of, it's one of those things where it's like you kind of want to do it on your own just to have the satisfaction of, hey, I did it. But at the same time, you're also sitting there like, I need help because I don't know how to do this, and I'm gonna like die many times trying to do it. And I don't know. It's one of those things. So let's see. I'm gonna need a lot more wood somehow. Like, somehow I thought I was done gathering wood, but apparently I'm not. I lied. I am never done gathering wood, apparently. So let's go back up here. That'll work. Probably. Yeah. Ow. That works. That works. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, we'll keep that up there. Oh yeah, Undyne. Look, I'm just saying. My ship in Helldivers used to have the name the Spear of Justice, just as like a Undertale reference, because man, I was obsessed with that game. Like I love Undyne, and the thing is, I can't do the genocide run. I can't do it. I can't. I tried one time and I couldn't do it. It was not possible. Not for me. I am too much of a goody two shoes. I can't do bad things because the game immediately tells you, yeah, you killed that person just for fun, didn't you? And it's like, you know what I mean. No, I'm not a bad person. I want to be a bad person. I know I sound like really stupid saying that, but like, you know what I mean. Like, I'm not. I guess I'm just not a bad person. I can't do bad things, even if it's like in a virtual world in a video game. Like, I don't enjoy doing bad things to people for no reason, like unprovoked. Oh yeah, Undyne is like really difficult. Last I remember, she was like all the arrows and stuff. Oof. And I think, yeah, I have Undertale on my Switch as well. My Switch is conveniently right over there. Sadly, I don't have any way to like stream things from the Switch to here, so Sadly, we're just gonna have to never know what it's like to watch me play a Switch game, but I can assure you, it's entertaining. Yeah, the Sans fight. Oh, you're gonna have a bad time. That's all I can say about that. Is you are going to have a bad time in that fight. Let's think. I'm not done with the roof yet, am I? No, I'm not done with the roof yet. Also, I need to do this. There we go. Rooms are lit up. I need to look at this from the back area again to see what it looks like. Okay, that looks a little bit better. I kind of like that. I kind of appreciate that. Though, I definitely want to do something a little bit different. All the timelines starting and stopping. That was you, wasn't it? Oh, well, I messed that up. Rip. Oh well. We don't need it. What is that? Why does Cinderella keep running away from the ball? Oh, wait. I said the punchline work first. Oopsies. Fair enough. I could see that. Where's the... we need more wood. Also, I probably need... Oh, why isn't Cinderella good at soccer? Because she keeps running away from the ball. Yeah, I can see that. Give me 1 second. I need to take a very short break, like a couple seconds, like 30-second break, and I'll be right back. All right. So, you know, there's this one time I was at a game, and I looked up and I saw a baseball, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger. I couldn't figure out why, and then it hit me. Figured y'all would appreciate that one. Oh wait, it's nighttime. Outside scary, me go. Me run. Yeah, why'd the chicken cross the road? I don't know, man. It's a free country. Like, sometimes you have to have, like, anti-jokes thrown in there because, like, I feel like jokes, like, yeah, you could theoretically just always have puns and stuff, but I don't know, sometimes it's just fun to throw random things in there, be like, Mostly, I think the whole purpose of a joke is just to get a rise out of somebody, just for funsies. See what'll happen. What's happening with the stream? Why is it saying this? Bitrate. Something about the bitrate. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we're good. Why did the turtle cross the road? I don't know. Why did the turtle cross the road? Wood. We need wood. Mini wood. All wood. We don't know yet. He's still crossing. Honestly, that would have to be a bit where there's still just a turtle in the middle of the road. Just being really indecisive about what it wants to do. That feels like a bit. Okay, so just going for a lot of wood right now, so we can maybe finish up the home expansion. And then after that, I think we're gonna go maybe dig around for some diamonds. Hopefully find like either more iron or diamonds, one or the other. You know, people have always told me that, but I don't know. I don't know why. The algorithm on YouTube is a little bit fickle, and it doesn't really like doesn't like sending people. Doesn't really like to send people to me, just because I guess a lot of the things I do, I guess I'm not like tagging my stuff right or something. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing wrong, or if I'm doing anything wrong in the first place. It could just be that it's, you know, the algorithm. The algorithm's a lot like a slot machine, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like, sure, there's some ways to play with it to make it maybe give you a little bit of a better outcome, but even then, I feel like some of it's just superstition. Like, tagging things. I've tried tagging things, and I've tried leaving things untagged, and, like, it doesn't do anything. So, the the only difference being that there was this one time I did schedule a stream to like an hour before I was going to actually do it, and I had a pretty decent turnout rate, but I don't know. I also don't really advertise myself in many places, so brain rot. Yeah, I don't know about putting brain rot tags everywhere either, because it just doesn't sound like me. I just like being upfront, pretty honest with people about, things. I mean, yeah, if I'm doing something relatively brain rot in behavior, like, yeah, I'm gonna brain rot tag that, but I could also do clickbait. That's the thing, I could also do, like, really clickbaity looking stuff. But I feel like that would also be kind of dishonest. And I don't want to be, like, a dishonest sort of account here. I still want to maintain, like, my integrity. Like, look, I'm a sellout, but I'm not that much of a sellout. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be constantly and forever known as the brain rot guy. I kind of want to be me. I just want to be myself. Cow. Moo cow. Moo cow. Ah. Got him. Target eliminated. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, but yeah, it's one of those things. I don't know. The only thing I know to do that could probably, and is like more guaranteed to help than anything I can do, is like the viewers, like you at home. Like if you were to like share this video with like someone that you know, and be like, hey, check this out, this person's pretty good or pretty cool, or like, man, this guy sucks, something like that. Just tell them, hey, check this out for whatever reason, like whatever reason you want to tag to it. Sharing it around is what helps out the most. And, also obviously dropping likes on the videos and engaging with videos, like leaving a comment or something, like, even if it's just like a nonsensical little comment, like, good video or something, like, every little bit helps as far as I can tell. Because usually the stuff that I've made that has gotten the most views has like a decent amount of engagement on it. So it's like people will tune in if they see people talking about it in the comments, or if like there's a bunch of likes on this video or something. It's one of those things. Of course, I'm never gonna like promote botting or anything, because that's like on the same fringe as being a sellout, or like not honestly earning your way up to the top, or earning your way to where you want to be. Which, again, I will never like condone that. That's not something I would tell anyone to do, and if anyone ever does that to me, like, and someone finds out, please let me know, because I will ban every single bot account that I can find. We don't do that around here. Like, I'm not trying to be like, I don't know, I'm not trying to get super famous super fast just by, having a couple of people tune in. All I want to do is play video games and vibe with people, like, just like we're doing right now. We're just chilling, vibing, hanging out, talking, having a good time. That's all I've ever wanted to do. And I think the moment that this becomes a job, oh yeah, see, that's the thing, getting botted as well, sort of, that can also get you banned. Like, I don't ever condone that. Like, let it be like on the record here and now. I will never condone botting. And YouTube, if this ever happens to me, here's my record of me saying that I will never condone that ever. Period. Like, please unban my account. Let it be on the record for forever now that I don't condone botting ever. Yeah, and that's the thing is like I'm I'm not going to bot, like, period. And I know in the end, I feel like eventually, it's sort of something that comes with the territory of being a streamer. Like, you're gonna run into someone that just absolutely despises you, doesn't like you, or is jealous of, what little success you're actually seeing or whatever. And that's fine. Like, it's okay. Things like that happen. But when people take it another step further and they start intentionally trying to get you removed from the channel you're on, or like trying to be disruptive, or even like, like I'm saying, getting a channel shut down just because they can, it's part of the territory. And like, I feel like YouTube, the people running YouTube, I don't think they're dumb. I think they know a lot, actually. They're like insanely smart with this stuff. And I think they would be able to see through that if it was like a legitimate case of someone came in, like, let's just say right now, I suddenly have 400 viewers for no reason, it's all bot accounts. Like, that would be suspicious. That would be really suspicious. Wouldn't make any sense. And I think YouTube would be able to realize that and be like, oh wait, okay, so we're just gonna, like, obviously open an investigation, but like mostly looking into the bot accounts. Where did these bot accounts come from? Because I'm not going to allow a bot account to be here. In fact, now let me tell you one more thing. The AI art scammers. I'll be streaming sometimes, and like this was really bad on Twitch back when I was there. Like, and it's part of the reason I left Twitch too. But the AI art bot scammers, or like just scammers in general, I don't know if they were bots, but they might have just been real people trying to make a living or whatever. They come in, they're like, hey, your channel's so great. Have you ever thought about getting a banner or custom icon? I've got some like stuff I could show you. And like, they never mention that they're gonna sell you anything. And I used to be the type, I'd be lay along. I'm like, yeah, sure. Feel free to share anything you've made in the Discord channel. If you've made something pertaining to me, I guess, go ahead. And it's funny. They usually DM me and they're like, yeah, I've got affordable I'm like, nope. No. Yeah, like, that's well, I mean, then again, I guess, because it's like Google. I think it's like the internet's kind of like still the Wild West, in its Wild West stages right now. So it's kind of like, moderation is getting better, but like, we're still kind of in the Wild West of the internet. Now, the true Wild West of the internet was back when I was growing up. You could just run into anything out there. Like, and there was no need for any, like, permissions or anything. It was kind of crazy. Oh, that's supposed to be the sound of a tail thumping. Okay, I got it. I was looking at that like, oh, what? Okay. Do I like Marvel? That's the thing about that. It's a tough one, actually. Yes, and also no, to a degree. It's kind of like, I have a few things I like from Marvel, but like, it just kind of depends. Like, it depends on the day and what I've been checking out lately. I never got really big into it, though, I can tell you that much. So like, if you were to start talking about like a very specific thing that happens in a Marvel movie, I wouldn't know about it. I can tell you that much right now. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah! I'm okay. We are okay. But yeah, like, I would say probably my, at least, I can tell you this, my favorite Marvel, like, superhero is Doctor Strange. I can tell you that much, at least. Doctor Strange is, like, really cool to me. I just like the idea of, being able to be and see everything everywhere at once. It just seems like such a cool concept. Yeah, honestly, I think the most realistic thing in Age of Ultron was when Ultron went onto the internet for like 4 minutes and then decided humanity should be erased. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, valid. He's got a point. He's got a point. You know, I hate to say it, but he really do got a point, though. Oh. We're gonna need more stairs. I'll go back in here. Okay. That might be enough. Maybe. Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man's pretty cool. Visually, the best Spider-Man that I've saw from the Spider-Verse was Spider-Noir. I like Spider-Noir, the one with the trench coat and stuff. He's cool. The one from like the 1920s with the Tommy gun. Literally Spider-Man, but with the Tommy gun. Honestly, I feel like a lot less crime would go down if they just gave the superheroes guns. Like, I mean, Spider-Man running around swinging like a Glock or something. Yeah, Doctor Strange was, again, like one of my favorites. Absolutely adore that character. Like, again, he's kind of a butthole, but at the same time, it's kind of like, he's still got one of those really cool abilities where it's just like being everywhere all at once. I like it. I really do. I hate it when I do that. You know, like when you're trying to place something and it's like, it goes upside down. It goes on the wrong side. Anyway. Got it. We're gonna finish this. We have to finish this house. Okay, real quick while I'm at it. One, two, three, and then there. We're running up the stairs again. Ugh. Okay. Let's go back in here and make some more stairs. Also, wait. What do you mean Spider-Man beat him with simple geometry? Oh wait, are you talking about the? It's one of those movies I haven't seen. Yeah, but also it's kind of like the whole thing of even if you were able to beat Doctor Strange in any capacity, it's kind of like that whole thing with what was that all-seeing entity from the Doctor Strange movie where it's like it just kept killing Strange and like he would come out of a different timeline and like I've come to bargain and like was just getting really annoying about it because like it just goes on forever and ever and ever. That's it's kind of how I feel like I am. I'm just persistent at this point. Because there's always going to be a timeline where he won at least once. There has to be. Let me make sure I got all this. Yeah. Very good. Still need to finish this. Alright. Okay, so we need a little bit more. A little bit more in the way of I know it's almost nighttime and I'm trying to hurry before nightfall. But yeah. Ooh. Okay. Also, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I could do that, but I feel like putting stone slabs in there would be a little more something. Ow. Cool. So we have that now. Very nice. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to put up there. I could probably actually put chests up there. Not as persistent as Blaze and his simping over Emma. Yeah, I can see that being a thing. Yeah, I think I was partially there for that, but... But I didn't actually see the entire thing, so I'm not 100% sure on exactly what all went down. Though I don't think this is the time or place to really discuss it either. No, just to be safe. Just out of respect for all parties involved. Okay, so I need my stairs back because I know for a fact I'm gonna have to do something with making more of these. Okay. Alright, alright. Something I gotta do here. Oh, wait. I know what I need to do. I'm probably gonna need a couple more stairs too, just for good measure. But also, go. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Upside down and in between to try and make that look nice. Now, here's the other thing I like to do. So check this out. I think you're going to appreciate this. Not that. No, that's the wrong recipe. Okay, get some of those. Okay, that. And then we go over here. That. That's one. Whoop, messed that up. Hang on. Just like that, in there. Yeah. Then get on back up here. Just like that. Okay, so check this out. This is another thing I really like doing. So when you have the logs jutting out like this, take a gate and then just put it under it and open it. And it gives it a little bit more gives it a little more depth, like details. That might actually work up there too. Let's try it. This is just one of those things I really like to do. I like going around and adding little tiny details to things. Wish I had a lantern to hang above the door, but you know, it's fun. We'll just do that. Alright, so now I need a bunch of buttons to do that little peg thing on every single one of them. I think 26 should be good, probably. We'll see. Then I need to go back with the stone stairs and do the upside down stair thing on the stone roof part too. It really is just the little details sometimes. It was probably way more than what I actually intended to do, but what time is it for me? Currently, right now, it is 1:18 p.m. I'm probably going to be getting up soon and getting ready for the fireworks display tonight. Should be fun. Also, there was no stream, there wasn't anything going on yesterday, because I was actually out at another, like, 4th of July related thing with Tristan TM. It was really cool. We kind of get to hang out in real life sometimes, and it's pretty cool. Well, technically this is the first time we've ever hung out in real life, but you get the point. 2:19. So yeah, you're like on the East Coast right now. Yeah, because right now, I think I remember you said you were in Charleston at one point. So yeah, you're on the East Coast, so it's going to be like an hour ahead. So hello from the past. Okay, so let's put all that away. Yeah. Yeah. I need these for books. These are needed for books. I thought No, wait, that was in the other save. That was in the realms. See, I'm gonna get really confused a lot and start confusing things I did in the realm I have with Tristan TM. And things that I did in this game. So, should be great. Nine books, not bad. Hey, this might actually allow us to start working on something. We'll some. This will be the library area. Heck yeah. You love to see it. Normally in oh, that's fair. So yeah, normally you would be about an hour ahead of me, so... Seems to be that I have a lot of East Coast viewers, but I also have quite a few in the UK and apparently Germany? Like, I didn't know about that up until I saw it on a thing. Yeah, thank you. Alright, well, I'll see you in the next one, Sensei. Oh god, it's nighttime. I'm running. Alright. Oh shoot, we have been at this for like 3 hours, haven't we? Okay, so I'm thinking... We have finished the building now, so... I'll see you next time. Finish the building, so... Well, I mean, for the most part. Hey, look. Nice, nice. You love to see it. But, yeah. Go ahead and harvest. At least what we can. We are gonna need all of this. Not only for making like bread and such, but like, I don't know. Whoa. Okay, very good, very good. But yeah, we've been at this for about 3 hours now, so I'm starting to think, you know, it might be a good time for me to start wrapping up here. But just for one last thing, let's get one last good look at the house. So we got the front, and then if we go around to the sides. Well, I didn't actually finish that part, but it's probably okay. And yeah, that actually looks really nice, even from a distance. Like, I like it. But when you look at it up close, it's even nicer somehow. It's pretty good. Let me go ahead and do that. It might help us just a little. But yeah. Oh wait, yeah, we actually need torches around here. Wait, not there. Right next to the gate. What? Where did those come from? Okay, torch next to gate. Torch midway through there. Torch next to gate. Torch like there. Actually, I'll just go ahead and branch that out into like being 2. Yeah, that works out. I think it looks pretty good now, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. And once again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in.